Hello, today I want to show you yet another new plugin from me for Neos CMS. It's called CommandBar, and I hope it makes the life easier for anyone who uses Neos, be it developers, integrators, editors, everyone. My name is Sebastian Heinzle. I'm a Neos core team member since 10 years and working with Neos for the same amount of time, basically. And I'm an IT consultant for any kind of Neos project, web project with the focus on Neos. I help all kinds of companies in any size. So if you have any problem, feel free to contact me. I have this passion to make life easier for, as I said, editors and anyone who uses Neos, basically. That's also why I give workshops and train people. And love to improve the user interface or create new plugins to make it easier to work with Neos. So my personal problem for a long time is that I cannot easily remember shortcuts. My brain just doesn't want to, and some work, some don't. So Neos has shortcuts. Most people don't even know they are there, and they are not really accessible, and some don't work in every context and so on. So it's not super helpful, even though they are useful, like reloading the content frame or quick access to something, to a dialog, and so on. So what I wanted to do is what, for example, macOS Spotlight, Raycast, Alfred do, like make it via a little input field, everything accessible, almost everything. For other operating systems, there are similar apps and integrations, and a lot of applications also have their own quick bar or something like that, where you can easily access all kinds of functions without exactly having to know what they're called or to remember their shortcuts. So when you install my new plugin CommandBar, you get this little button up here in the content module, or in any module actually. And when you click on it, or you press Command K or Control K, you get this bar. So now you can enter what you want to do, or if you don't know exactly what you can do yet, you press down and you get this big list of all kinds of actions that I already implemented for Neos. Most of them are basically just a little wrapper for the API in Neos that is already there. So I just connect the internal API or the buttons that we already have to something that's easily accessible. So, for example, you can open the preview for the current page, and then you get a new window and have the preview. Or you can publish and discard. Here, for example, you get a submenu with all kinds of those actions. You can access the hotkeys that still make sense. So there's a little filter. So all the hotkeys that are configured for the system will also show up, or most of them. You can access various sites and work on them, switch to them. You can go to various backend modules, like here, and browse through them. You can switch to edit preview mode, for example, so you can quickly, without clicking up here, you can switch between the views and also move the command bar to the side, so it's easy to see what you're actually doing there. Let's put it back in the center. So here's a lot of functionality, and it also remembers the last few commands you made. You can also select favorites here, and they will then be highlighted on top. And let's go to a backend module. So let's say you want to edit your preferences. What is it called? Settings. Yeah. So you can jump here to your user settings, quickly change your settings, and then here is now the backend module integration. It's a bit lighter because we don't have all the APIs available here, but there's still a lot. So you can, of course, still do the navigation to other modules and sites. But like in the content module, there's also the possibility to access the Neos documentation. So, for example, you're developing and you wonder something about Fusion, let's get help. So you get access to the Neos documentation, and then you can go there and check it out. And you can, for example, look for cool packages. There's this cool terminal plugin for Neos that I built. Let's check it out here. And wait a second. And you are in the package repository for Neos and can check out the package. So this terminal package, I showed it for a reason because it already has integration for the command bar. So let's go back to the content module and check out the terminal. It already shows up. As soon as you install both, it will combine. If you haven't tried the terminal yet, it's like a Quake style terminal that you can use to execute various functions. It's more like an admin thing, power user thing. But if you have it here in the command bar, you can do fascinating stuff. For example, locally I have this joke of the day test command. So let's get a joke for a dog. Oh, super funny. Or you can finally find out what is 1 plus 1, or combine two strings, or check out the current document node, its properties, or run any kind of EL expression, basically. There's also node repair, search, etc. What is also super helpful is search for documents. So let's see, I want to check out, work on my About Me page. So let's quickly navigate there. So you see it's the focus is really on quickly navigating, quickly searching with the fuzzy search. So some typos and so on will not keep you from accessing the right command. And to quickly get you where you want to be, where you need to be, and work on the things you have to. So that's the command bar, basically. There are some kinks. It's not version 1.0 yet, but it's mostly working. There are some smaller minor problems, like drag and drop has some bumps and so on, but nothing really big of a problem. So I would love for you to check out the command bar on GitHub. My username is Sabopo. There you can find it. Create issues or discuss in the open issues what you can do. There's also the README with the feature list and some configuration explanations, how to create your own plugin, etc. So I would really love to get the feedback. It's already installable via Composer. So yeah, that's it. Try it out. Have fun. I would love to get your feedback, and have a great day.